Okay, chapter 12 of Genesis. This is promises to Abraham. Abram. Now the Lord had said to Abram, "Get out of your country, from your family, and from your father's house, to a land that I will show you. I will make you a great nation. I will bless you, and make your name great, and you shall be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and I will curse him who curses you. And in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed." Okay, so it's almost like, hey, move out of your parents' place, go to another country, travel, uh, don't stay at home being a bum, and to the land I will show you, and say, okay, if you go out, the land that you will see is what I show you, okay, type of thing. So Abram departed as the Lord had spoken to him, and Lot went with him. And Abram was 75 years old when he departed from Haran. Then Abram took Sarah, his wife, and Lot, his brother's son, and also his nephew. So Abram and Sarah took his nephew, and all their possessions that they had gathered, and the people whom they had acquired in Haran. And they departed to the land of Canaan. So they came to the land of Canaan. Abram passed through the land to the place of Shechem, and as far as the Terebinth tree of Moreh. And the Canaanites were then in the land. Okay, so they traveled some distance, everything, and it sounds like not only did they, and the people whom they had acquired in Haran, so it could be their children, their children's spouses, people or friends maybe even, so quite a few people. Verse 7, Then the Lord appeared to Abram and said, "To your descendants I will give this land." And there he built an altar to the Lord, who had appeared to him. And he moved from there to the mountain east of Bethel, and he pitched his tent with Bethel on the west, and it's a word, on the east. And there he built an altar to the Lord and called the name to the Lord. So Abram journeyed, going on still toward the south. Okay, so he made a little town, a home, built a home for people, seems like. And built homes for, he's possibly built homes for his kids also. Abram in Egypt. Now there was a famine in the land, and Abram went down to Egypt to dwell there, for the famine was severe in the land. And it came to pass, when he was close to entering Egypt, that he said to Sarah his wife, "Indeed, I know that you are a woman of beautiful countenance. Therefore it will happen, when the Egyptians see you, that they will say, 'This is his wife,' and they will kill me, and they will let you live." This is his wife? She's too goddamn beautiful for this guy. And almost like, kind of like a runway model, a beautiful woman. And a guy who's like a dork, pimples on his face, or whatever, But since Abram is in his 70s, maybe Sarah's very good looking for her age, and he looks kind of bad, rough and scruffy and everything. And be like, "Why is this beautiful woman with this old ugly man? What the hell? Is he a sugar daddy?" And kill him and have a way with Sarah. "Please say you are my sister, and that it may be well with me for your sake, and that I may live because of you." It almost sounds like, hey, the women here aren't as beautiful as you, and it's like, what is it? That beautiful foreigner that a lot of people like. It's like you live in one country and you're like, oh, I want a little treat from another country, a woman. I'm gonna to be uh, arm candy type of thing. Uh, so it was when Abram came into Egypt that the Egyptians saw the woman and that she was very beautiful. The prince of Pharaoh also saw her and commanded her to Pharaoh, and the woman was taken to Pharaoh's house. He treated Abram well for her sake. He had sheep, oxen, male donkeys, male, female servants, female donkeys, and camels. But the Lord plagued Pharaoh and his house with great plagues because of Sarah, Abram's wife. And Pharaoh called Abram and said, what is this you have done to me? Why did you not tell me that she was your wife? Why did you say she is my sister? I might have taken her as my wife. Now therefore here is your wife, and take her and go away. So Pharaoh commanded his men concerning him, and they sent him away and his wife and all that he had. Okay, so he could have been coming to Egypt to do some trading, selling of his things, and before they came into Egypt, there was already something bad with the country, the area, and everything. And Pharaoh obviously was pissed off at Abram and saying, hey, and it even says here, dude, you should have said she was your wife. I wouldn't have freaking taken her. I would have said she's my wife now. I would have married her. Saying it's your sister? Dude, what's wrong with you? Anything. So, even though Abram was afraid that he might die because she is his wife, he said, oh, you're just my sister. That's it. But that was obviously a bad idea because Pharaoh kicked him out of his house. Like, fuck you, man, go away. Man, this ain't cool. So, obviously, I think the Pharaoh would have been like, you got a beautiful wife. You do. But it's more of, you got a beautiful sister. Hey, I'm gonna marry you. Wait, what? You're his wife? What the hell, dude? I wanted to marry her. Or it was a possibility I would have married her. So, I think this is definitely... So, it's made the situation... There's already something wrong with the country, possibly politically, or whatever. But, Abraham didn't help any by saying his wife, Sarah, was his sister.